Hello, 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 Leos. Welcome, welcome. I'm Patty, and I'm here to do your intuitive tarot along with some astrology and numerology for the week of the 6th through the 12th. Now, we're just in the new moon energy. I am recording this on the 4th on the new moon. So, if you haven't watched the new moon energy, please go down below is the link and um, definitely see that because you're going to be really surprised. The energies are changing. I love it. You'll see what the planets are doing in a positive note for you guys. So do that. So I'm not going to try to go into that for this reading a little bit, but there is a lot of good things. There's a lot of some challenging things too for some signs, but this will be good for you, even if you catch the middle of it where the new moon is, because we're going to be in those energies probably till the 6th or 7th. If you haven't been noticing them already. All right. I did at work yesterday. It wasn't as bad as that last full moon because we're in also solar eclipse. And that solar eclipse is definitely going to play some intense, tense energies going on. All right. Alrighty, so let's get going. I'm going to do your current energy, your future energy. I'm going to pull a card for the divine. However, a lot of people are like, what the heck is that? It is just a card, a message to you from the second dimension, divine, saying definitely what he is trying to tell you. And if you're listening, I don't know if you are or not. That's up to you. Ooh, wow. Somebody's got a lot of changes going on here. Wow, balance is way off for somebody. Somebody's balance is way off. So I have this new deck. I love it. It's the Disney. Oh, I forgot to grab the thing. It's a. I'd get up, but I'm in my sweats. But this is a fun deck. This is Disney's Villains. Was approved by Disney for this group of artists to do this. And it's fun. I like fun, enlightening cards. You'll find because my modern tarot is about uplifting, about getting you through your storms, about getting through your challenges, trying to answer questions that are keeping you stuck or you have problems, that kind of a thing. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm getting my spread. And this new spread that I'm doing, this came, if you watch the new moon reading, Divine said, I want you to just clarify each one with each card. I'm like, okay, not a problem. So he has me actually clarifying one card with each one. So this is an interesting spread he's got me doing, but it actually makes complete sense. So I hope that it makes sense to you. Okay, so let me look at the numerology here for a second. We've got 9, 7, and 9, 10, 11. Yes, so we've got a bunch of twos coming here, which means things coming together. Things are beginning to change so that you can bring things together. It's been a little bit unstable, and things are actually now getting to the point where they're not stable yet, but you're learning to become stable. Again, this is awakening time, awakening genius. This is definitely bringing things together, bringing balance together. It takes a lot of work to bring balance into life or calmness or peace or anything of that nature. It also brings he's got me talking about facades this week for some reason. That fake mask, taking it off, that kind of a thing. Being your authentic self, being your authentic you. This is a process because a lot of people fight process. A lot of people fight change. And that's what's going on this week. So we have the B, which is the number 7. And it's also about being industrious and getting rewards for that work of being industrious. Okay. It says luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe that things happen for a reason. But the B is all about working really, really hard, trying to make, and what comes out of that is, they collect the pollen. Most, depends on the bee, but collects the pollen. This one here looks like it might be a honeybee. And then at the very end, what is the end result? Sweet honey. So that is one of the things that you need to look at. This is a process. Number 7 is about process. Is about improving yourself. You're getting to your higher self. Higher self meaning your authentic self and also your true self and speaking truth, absolute truth, not earthly truth, but absolute truth in what divine is saying is truth. Okay. Your future energy is the horse. That is also the number 7. Sevens are really, really popular with you guys, and also Aries, accepting help from another and be delegating authority. So if you're in a position that you are in management or that kind of a thing, you need to understand that authority in management is about delegating. You're not to do all the work, you're supposed to delegate the work, because you have already learned that process. Now it's your turn to teach that process so somebody can rise to themselves to the highest level in their company. It also is delegating authority. When we look at people, we don't know what. I'll take my job for example. People do not understand behind the scenes of where I am and why I'm doing what I am. So when I have a guest come in, they don't understand why I'm trying to keep the policy the way that I'm trying to keep it. They just know that they don't like it. And the thing is, rather than bucking that, just saying, you know what, it's not my company. I don't know why they do that, but you know what, I'm going to follow the rules of that company because I want to come in here. I want to enjoy this place. So that's the thing is we buck authority, we buck the police, we buck. We're getting this anger, animosity, me kind of attitude. And this is where that is, you know, understanding that you don't understand what's going on behind the scenes of any person, any company, anything that we are coming up against, even our government. We do not understand it. We don't have that capacity unless you're in politics and you like that kind of a thing, but you don't understand it because you're not in that person's shoes. Okay. The other thing is when you are in trouble or when you need help, this is where you ask for help. These two cards work hand in hand. So if you're in a working position or if you're in a relationship and you need help, stop being so independent and say, I need some help. I had a problem with this and I still do at times because I've been an independent woman for so many years. I need to realize that I know I need help, but I have to have that stubborn pride to say, no, I don't need help. I can do it myself. This is where we end up getting stuck. Okay. Page of coins. Page of coins is your first card out. There's an offering. We don't want to be stuck. Okay, guys, we don't want to be stuck. We have the page of coins. So something coming for work, something coming for money, something that you enjoy that is going to bring you peace and everything like that. So that if you're having struggles in your job, this is where you need to create and find out where the peace is. If you're not being your authentic you, this awakening, you got to find who you are, take the mask off so they can really see who they can work with. Okay. But there is something coming towards somebody with a page of coins, page of pentacles. Okay. Temperance is about patience. Somebody does not have patience. And here's the thing that's going to get you in trouble. Ooh, this was underneath that. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm going to pull both of these out for the second. That's so that I didn't feel two cards there before. So we have temperance and then we have the 5 of Wands. Hmm. There's something coming really. There's somebody is really trying to come forward with something for somebody. Now this could be money, this could be love, because this is a desire, this is a hope, a dream. It's good, and the Ace of Cups is all about love and joy and peace and harmony and that kind of a thing. It's the complete. Okay, but somebody doesn't have patience. So temperance, we have to have some patience to come through that. And that if you don't have patience in something, that oh, this is okay, thank you. He said patience is the key element of this reading. Okay, so I don't know who doesn't have patience. Because wow, wow. Yeah. Because here's the devil card. Okay, the devil card is about keeping you bound. We work really, really hard. And then some people think, well, why don't I get what other people have? Why don't, because you're looking at the earth, you're looking at the world way of thinking, you're looking at, okay, the materialistic way of thinking. We are given, it may seem really, really unfair, but you don't know what's going to happen in the future for that person. They may come tumbling down and lose everything. But if you are given wisdom, that is much more valuable than anything on this earth and in the first dimension. because a lot of people live first dimension world, and then other people live spiritually second dimension. You make your choices by one of those. Okay. I used to do my worldly. I used to be very worldly, but I'm very spiritual now. I don't make my decisions based on circumstances. I don't make decisions on what my friends say. I don't make those decisions. I go deep inside my spirit and say, Divine, what do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? Is this the person you want me to be with? And you need to show me some signs and confirmation. And let me tell you, He will. And then my life has been so peaceful since that time. I used to get super angry, super frustrated. My life was all up and down, depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. That was worldly. And that's bounding. Then that's what the devil, that's how that low vibration, that low frequency wants you to be. Stay down here with me because it's a lot better down here. No, if you go with divine, that's where when you talk about love and light, it is very light and it is love. Love is very light. It's very happy. It's very joy filled. It's very releasing energy. Okay. But you got to be your authentic you. Okay. And you got to have patience. Somebody does not have patience. You go to make your decisions and then it's not fast enough. It's like the timing isn't right for you. It's like it's got to be faster. It's got to be faster. Well, that's the problem. Have some patience in some of the decisions that you're making. Okay? Be the authentic. The King of Swords this is all about swords. This is about your desires, your wants. And if you don't have the patience, definitely, if you have the patience, you're going to have victory, you're going to have love, you're going to have truth, you're going to have everything that you want. These are the clarifying cards. Okay. Patience. Somebody needs to learn patience. It's not a comfortable thing because we got some fives here. We definitely have some fives. But this is about bringing something together, whether it's bringing financial together, whether it's bringing love together, because you've got love, you've got finances here. But the Page of Cups is the challenge card for this deck. Okay. And the challenge is to have patience for what you want and desire. It's coming because the page says it's coming. And somebody may even be, whispering in your ear, hey, it's getting close, or hey, wow, things are changing, things are turning around. They may be talking the truth in your ear, but you're just not listening. Okay, this is where the hard work comes in, guys, this week. Patience. This is your key. Patience and be the authentic you. Okay. Definitely victory coming for your future, but this is the number 6, so it is about the process. Okay. And again, the bee, he works his buns off over and over and over again, but he has to be patient that pollen, as it works in the combs of where they are, the libs of the place where they live, it is going to turn into something very victorious. And it will, if you are patient. Okay. And let me tell you, you guys aren't that patient sometimes. You're very loyal. You're very empathetic. You're very caring. But sometimes patience is not your virtue. So you got to be patient. All right. That's one other thing. Let me pull a couple other cards. Let me see here. I want to get some clarification. We've got the 2 of Swords and some pride here. We've got a decision that needs to be made, and somebody's very earthbound, very worldly, making their decisions based on, what they see, what they feel. Okay. You're not listening to your intuition. Pride is all about me. So let me get some clarification on the 2 of Swords, please. Okay. So somebody's got a decision to make. They're unsure because there's more than one choice. And they're really thinking about it, but I don't think you're thinking about it in the right realm. And somebody's distracted with their choice. Okay, somebody is being distracted with their choice. You're going to really have to, yeah, it's moving. Something's moving forward. And I would believe in this because of the energies of the moon and the planets. definitely. So there's a choice that needs to be made. However, you're being distracted for somebody. Okay. And that distraction might be somebody just getting in the way of making a clear choice for you. Make sure that whenever you're making a choice this week, that it is something you want, not what anybody else wants. So I really would suggest not going to somebody else and asking their opinion. Really dig deep down inside what it is that you want. Analyze that. If you're in a relationship, why do I want to be with this person? Why is it that this person is drawn to me? What is it that I want? Maybe they want a relationship, but you don't. But maybe you're thinking, I'm getting older. Maybe I'm not going to meet anybody. Then you're going to compromise, or you're going to, what do you call it? Settle. So these are things that you need to be asking. But if this is about money, this is a choice where you need to go talk to somebody that is in the world of finance to get that decision. But there is money coming, or there is movement coming. Okay, there is definitely movement coming for somebody. And movement is always happening, but how fast, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. I think when you're talking about patience, it's a slower process. Okay, because divine's saying patience. This is an awakening time. I'm going to wake you up to see if you're going to be patient enough for me to do and what I can do in the second dimension and bring you all the rewards that you want, because it's showing here, because we got love. Okay, we've got finance, we got money. Okay, we've got the heart things of our desire. Okay, and we've got a lot of truth, a lot of truth coming. This is a good time. This is a good change. This is a good, but you're going to have to ask somebody for help. And that needs to be somebody with wisdom, somebody with knowledge and experience that has been there, done that. All right. That's your reading, guys. Now, a couple of things before I get to, please do like, share, subscribe. But I am starting a new channel. And it is called Transformation by Divine. It is a spiritual coaching channel. If you are wanting to learn more about how to grow yourself spiritually and closer, so you can hear and get your own answers, not coming to tarot, but you can actually hear divine or intuition or discernment, those kind of things. I'm hoping to help you with that. So it's spiritual coaching, and it's going to be called Transformation by Divine. You can go and see the channel there, but I don't have anything up as yet because it's coming at the end of the month. So I hope you will watch that channel as well. I hope you enjoyed this, mixing the astrology, numerology with this. I think that really helps me to clarify what divine is trying to do. But he's just trying to waken up your patience this week, because if you hang tight, things are going to change. And if you watch the new moon reading and I talk about the different planets and things that are happening, you're going to see that if you are patient, these things are really going to bring you massive rewards. Massive rewards. Sometimes we do things out of impulsiveness and we wish we wouldn't have done it. Been there, done that for most of my life. So that is something that we want to steer away from, because our choices actually have not only effects upon us, but we also have effects on, it's a ripple effect. When we make a poor choice, it doesn't end with you. That actually ripple effects to your family, your friends, and things like that. So be really, really mindful of that this week. Hello there. Welcome. Welcome. And then, too, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's really important to our YouTube creators to at least like the channel if you've gotten this far. But also, we love for you to subscribe and become part of our community. So subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I'm on live. I'm on live a lot. So you'll be notified for when your sign is on. All right. Thank you for coming in. You came on the ending. So subscribe and you can see my next reading. I'll be doing, I'm not sure who I'm doing next, but you'll see me then. Please have a great, wonderful week, and we'll see you the next week on, let's see, Christmas week. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.